Hello lovely people, welcome to my channel. So this is also my very first tutorial on crochet, and so if you are a beginner on tutorial, I would like to say you are most welcome, because this tutorial is all about how to start a simple chain foundation beginning with a slip knot. Okay, so please stick with me and let's get started. So right in front of you is a bag of hooks with different measurements, and so on top of it is leftover yarn that I did, leftover yarn from this project I made that I didn't ever show anyone. So I decided to keep this one for this tutorial one day, and finally here it is. I have started. So if you're asking me of what kind of yarn this is, sorry, I cannot tell you anything because I threw the label away, but I believe this is also going to make it's going to, make you understand something. Okay, so I'm going to pull out this pink hook. It's of about 3.75 millimeter, and it's going to be perfect for this tutorial. Okay, yeah, so first of all I would open my yarn. Okay, so we are going to make the slip knot. So I'm going to open my yarn, and then I'm going to also create a simple tail on the other end. I'm a right-handed person, so on the other end, which is my right, I'm holding the tail of the thread, which is about the end of the thread, and on the other hand is also the working thread. Okay, so what I will do right now is that I'm going to put the thread in between my index and middle finger, and I'll hold on to it with my thumb, and then I'll put in the other hand, I'll make a circle. Okay, and put my middle and index finger into this circle, and then pull out the thread. Okay, so we are making a slip knot here. Okay, so this is just one of the styles, or one of the ways of making a slip knot. Yes, so after you have to pull with the pull the working thread with your left hand, and then here you go, you have a slip knot. Then you can start with your work. We'll repeat the example again, so please let's take care and watch it carefully how I do this. Put a thread in between your middle and index finger, and then in the other hand you hold it firmly. You make a circle, and then you pull out the thread and make a simple slip knot. That is so simple, isn't it? Then you can start with your work. Now the other way is to use the hook. Okay, you hold it with your other hand in between your index and no, your ring finger and your middle finger, and then you're going to hold tightly with your thumb and your index finger, and then with the hook you create this simple knot by pulling out the thread from your other hand, or from your left hand that has the working thread. And then you make your slip knot. Then you can start with whatever work it is. To start with the simple chain, I have already created a knot, and then my hook is already inside the slip knot. So I'm going to hold with my other hand. By holding, what I did was I coiled some of the thread on my index finger, and then I held on with my thumb and my index finger, and so I'm going to go under the thread and they call this yarn over. Okay, you go under this thread and then you pull out a chain, and so this is all there is to it. There's nothing difficult, okay? But if you're beginner friendly, this might be a little bit difficult for you. When you get used to it, it's not going to be difficult. You're going to make as many chains as you want, and so this is a foundation to, I think, almost every crochet. Yeah, so if you know how to do this, you can do every project you want. Okay, so I'm going to take this again. I make my slip knot, put my hook in the slip knot, and I pull out the working thread. I coil some thread on my index finger, hold this in between my thumb and my index finger, and then I begin to make my chain. Okay, so you make this chain by yarning over or putting the hook under the thread and pulling out the thread. Thank you very much for enjoying. I hope you're enjoying this tutorial, and so I would see you in my next tutorial, and we're going to do something more exciting. Okay, now you can share your comments and likes, and I mean, if there's anything you want me to repeat, please let me know. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice time. Bye bye.